Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. All my credentials and links are there for you. For those of you that are watching this after the live stream and you would like to take part in future either super lives or free 5-minute readings that I do on my channel, then subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. And as soon as I add new content to the channel or as soon as I do a live stream, you will be notified. Okay. Hello, intuitive friends. Let me just make sure that I set this up. This is not a free reading. Please make sure that you read all information in the chat as well as in the description down below. That being said, we're going to jump into reviewing some of the things that we need to review. Hello, Gustavo. How are you? Welcome. There we go. That's a better lighting. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that flash there. Hello, Gustavo. Welcome back. Today, I will be channeling messages for those of you who are interested in the $10 supers. Now, this could be a $10 super chat. It could be a $10 super thanks, or it could be a $10 super sticker. However you want to do that. The point is $10 USD. Okay. And I'll be focusing on the black moon energy. By the way, it's happening today. I'll talk a little bit about what the black moon is about, why it's important. Hello, Gustavo. Welcome. Thank you so much for your super. You are going to be the first one on the list as soon as I start the readings, okay? But what I'm going to be focusing on, oops, sorry, ace, don't touch. Leave it. What I will be focusing on is the black moon recalibration. Okay. New moon, new you. Okay. That's what I'm going to be focusing on. The recalibration of the new you. And we'll see what comes through in the reading. Okay. Everyone will have a different experience, obviously, because this is an individual private reading, really. That being said, if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, they're all down below in the description box as well as in the chat. Please read the legal disclaimer, and no worries if you haven't read them, I will read them in a few. This is a 7-minute reading. Sometimes I do go a little over on that. Most times I do, especially if it's but a standard is 7 minutes, okay? But I will call you in the order that you've appeared on the super chat list or the super sticker or super thanks. If you're not present on the chat when your name is called, you will be skipped, and I'll place you at the end of the list for a second chance at participating. Please know that tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. Your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey. There are no refunds, and what you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always within your power, your responsibility, and your free will. Legal disclaimer is as follows. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional, licensed, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional, licensed, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed, professional, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Please read. Hello again, Secret Path. Welcome. Please read the guidelines above. And please note, this is not a free reading. It is a $10 super only USD. Okay? It is for entertainment purposes only, and there are no refunds. That being said, let's jump into the reading here for Gustavo. Welcome, Gustavo. Always a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much for your super. And let's see here what's coming through for you. Now, before I start on Gustavo's reading, let me talk a little bit very quickly about what is a black moon. Well, okay, let's start with this. You know what a blue moon is, right? And if you don't, I'm going to tell you. A blue moon is when you have two full moons in the same month. So that's called a blue moon. Those are rare. They don't happen all the time. What's even rarer is a black moon. And a black moon is when you have two new moons in the same month. And it's even rarer because the last time we had a black moon was in May of 2023. And the next black moon that we're going to have is going to be in August 2028. Okay? I want to say 2027 or 2028, one of those. That being said, this is even a deeper reset. It is a deeper recalibration. And because there's no moonlight, it's really looking at the doorways opening in regards to doing shadow work, in regards for you to have a real clean slate type of energy. And the last time this happened was May 2023. Guess what? We're now in 2025. So again, 2 years ago. So it's important to understand why it's special. Why is it rare? Why is it even? And I want to say it's even rarer because there's another added element here as well. It's more in astrology than anything else. But that being said, black moon energy here is gonna be super important because it's an energy that we're gonna carry for the next 2 to 3 years. Okay. That being said, let's jump into the reading for Gustavo. Thank you so much, Gustavo. And let's see what this black moon energy, what this recalibration, what this black moon energy of recalibration will bring upon this new you. Okay. Hello, your secret path. Thank you so much. You will be next. Thank you for participating. And Gustavo, of course, thank you for participating. So let me, no, cancel. All right, sorry. I keep touching the wrong button. Okay, there we go. All right, and there we go. All right. So Gustavo, let's see here. This black moon energy. Some of you, depending where you're located, it's August 22nd, which is today or tonight, I should say. Wherever you are, it could also be tomorrow, the 23rd. Okay. So Gustavo, let's see how can this black moon energy recalibrate your personal life, your personal grid, your personal timeline into the next phase that you're meant to be in, recalibrating the new you. And you have here, wow, beautiful Ace of Cups. This black moon energy is recalibrating new emotions, new feelings, spiritual awareness. Now, a lot of people just see the the Ace of Cups as just about love, but it's actually also about spirituality. It's about the spiritual awareness and the spiritual maturity, the emotional maturity. So this is going to be a gradual recalibration where you're going to notice and be more mindful in regards to your emotions, in regards to your intuitive abilities, your yin energy, recalibrating that grid into a more mature and more focused time that you're going to be entering. Now, aces are all about the hand of the creator, the hand of the universe. It's about the hand of the universe saying, here's an opportunity. And this is an opportunity that could be really readily available to you during once we come out of this new moon energy. It's giving you this reset in regards to emotional maturity, spiritual maturity, spiritual renewal as well. So I feel here for you that this new you, this recalibration, it's going to focus a lot on your yin energy, your ability to take a step back and reflect, recalibrate, and allow yourself to go into this clean slate type of energy. Okay? So let's see what else is coming through for you. One of the ways that you can harness this energy, make it so that there is deep transformation. There are many ways, but one of which being shadow journaling. What is shadow journaling? It's taking a journal and really asking yourself these deep-seated questions. What are you not paying attention to? What are you turning a blind eye in regards to your emotions, in regards to your spirituality, your yin energy, your intuition? What are you pretending not to see? Because that's what you're going to need to see in order for you to grow and go into this new clean slate energy. Okay? What habits are draining you? What habits do you have when it comes to your emotions, your patterns? Okay? Let's see what else is coming through for you. Right? Look at that. It's a time that you are going to be balancing your yin energy and your yang energy. Now, yin energy, very much connected to water and earth. Yang energy, very much connected to fire and air. Now, because you have the Ace of Cups here, and that's the main focus, right? That's that recalibration, that new you. That means there may be a lot of yang energy that you normally set forth. You may be either an air sign or a fire sign. Maybe in your sun, moon, rising. But this is talking about you setting a balance in regards to your yang energy, which is the energy that you put in motion and in action, versus your yin energy, the energy that you allow to be in this receptive mode. And what's interesting is that the Ace of Cups is yin energy. It's not about the yang energy. So it's about that type of recalibration in regards to your yin. So chances are, and I'm not saying this is the case, but this could be that you have a lot of fire, or that you present a lot of fire energy in your normal day to day, maybe in what you see, what you do, what you say, what you experience. And this black moon energy is saying, what are you not seeing? in regards to your intuitive yin energy? What are you not stopping to see and to unfold without you being so go, 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 impulsive, impatient, fire, fire, fire? Okay? Or air, air, air. All right? You do have the angel number 22 here, and this is going in a progression. So there's going to be this sense of improvement in this recalibration of the new you. You have the number 1 here as the ace, and then you have the number 2 following up. Let's see what else is coming through for you. So this is a very, very beautiful reading here. There's, you know, what I'm feeling here is depth. Depth in the reflection of feelings, depth in the reflection of your spiritual awareness. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Burnt out. Talk about validation confirmation. That is probably the reason why this black moon energy is saying get out of all that fire. I just said it. Validation confirmation says burnt out, not caring. Your drive dies quickly. I'm not making this up. Look at that. So Gustavo, this is basically giving me validation confirmation of what I was saying at the top of your reading. You may be very much in your day-to-day life in that go, go, go yang energy. There's nothing wrong with it. That's beautiful. That's good. But here's the thing. Being too much in the fire, yang action, active energy could create an energy of you burning out, of you feeling drained, of not seeing what you need to see, and not allowing you the time to reflect on the things that you need to reflect, and those being your emotions, or that's talking about your emotions, your intuition, your spirituality. Okay? And by being in this fire, 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 action, 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 yang, yang energy, you're always constantly on the move and not allowing yourself to do that deep reflection. So when you're too much in the fire, remember, fire is good, but fire, if it's not controlled, it could create a big wildfire. So in that action energy, at times you may detach yourself from your yin energy, because you're not bringing that into balance. You're too much into doing, and not balancing it with the connecting to your inner self, or taking a step back to be a little bit more self-reflective on how you're feeling, not so much about what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a split here. And so this is talking about balancing those two energies for you going forward. Okay? That's going to, again, help you here in being able to recalibrate and have this clean slate type of energy, and recalibrating your personal grid, your personal timeline, your personal energy. And I'm not saying to discard your yang energy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to bring it into balance, to bring the yin energy into balance, to use both rather than only being in that go, go, go action mode. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. It could also stagnate your creativity also. Not allowing yourself to lean into your yin energy can create this stagnation of your creativity. So it's like you're hitting a wall, so to speak, where you're you're getting like a writer's block or a creative block, or because you're not syncing and linking and balancing that yin energy. And so this black moon, new moon energy is going to be pushing you and opening the doors to you being more reflective. So that's not an all of a sudden thing. Chances are you may have been experiencing this in the past couple of days, because this energy, it's not just like boom, it's, it builds momentum over time. So chances are that's could be happening here, or could have been happening here the last couple of days, or at least within the last week or so. So this is beautiful. This is a really great energy here. The closer right now we are in the black moon energy, but the closer we were approaching to this new moon of the black moon, chances are the more this energy has been amplifying for you. Okay. And it's not a coincidence. It's because this is what happens collectively. You have here the one who loved once. Wow. Fragile, secret love, rejection. Wasn't I talking about the Ace of Cups? The Ace of Cups says here for you, I welcome new love and trust what it brings. So I feel here, Gustavo, you are releasing. Remember that I was talking about those doorways into shadow work? That could be what you are purging right now. Whether you are realizing it or not, consciously or unconsciously, maybe even energetically, you're letting go of certain things here. Through the self-reflection comes the releasing of which we're realizing, and that you want to shift and change and pivot into this new clean slate energy and this new beginning and this new you. So you may be purging this energy right now. Okay. Also letting go of the idea that if you're not in the yang energy that you are weak. That's not the case. Strength comes from soul searching. Strength comes from saying to yourself, I gotta heal this part of me. I have to be honest with myself. I realize that I have this pattern and I always do this, or I always say that, or I always react this way. So how can I shift that? How can I change that? Because sometimes and I'm saying in general, we think that yang energy is all about the strength, and we may not see that yin energy is also a strength. It's a different strength. So that is what's coming through here for you. Okay. Last but not least, let's take a look at the last and final card for you. And then, of course, your secret path, you are up next. Okay. For those of you who are watching, welcome. I hope that you are enjoying this reading. This is not a free reading, but if you want to take part in this reading, feel free to do a super. So it's either a $10 USD super thanks, or a $10 super sticker, or a $10 super chat. Okay. Let's take a look here at more clarity here. How this black moon will help recalibrate. Wow. Let's see what this is about. This just jumped up. I mean, look. Redirection. Wow. All right. This is what's coming through for you. I want to say this here before I read this, because I'm noticing the following. This person I know they're upside down, but they're looking or they're facing my left-hand side, the past or recent past. The one who once loved, the entire torso, their entire body is towards the left hand, but they're looking straight ahead. Okay, so it's acknowledging or realizing things from the past and becoming more fully present and aware with what those emotions are. That's what this is telling me. But you also have here redirection, and redirection is also facing towards my left hand side, again, the past or recent past. And it's looking at, I want to say, is this an ace? The ace in the pocket. Very interesting. Let's see what this is saying. It says redirection. And of course, I'm going to show this to you in a minute. It says redirection. You are being called to skillfully direct others' attention, not to manipulate, but to achieve goals in reality. With precise words and logic, focused attention, that is yin energy, that's focused attention, towards positions that benefit you. By taking a step back from the yang energy and being reflective, you're going to gain more awareness. You're going to be able to pinpoint where your intuitive compass is pointing in the direction that you need to be focusing on or realizing. And it's also going to benefit you in ways that maybe here you weren't even aware of. Gustavo, what a beautiful and deep reading this has been for you. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to continue to subscribe to the channel. And thank you again for taking part in this reading. I hope you've written some stuff down here. Okay. Now, like I said, this is a gradual process. This is not an overnight situation where it's like, ta-da, tomorrow I'm in the Ace of Cups. This is gradual with time, but beautiful energy here for you. All right. Thank you so much, Gustavo. Let me see what you wrote here. And then I'm going to jump into the reading for your secret path. And you have here, you're welcome. Let's go. Got it. Fire. Okay. You have air. Right. You're Aries, right? Yeah, that makes sense. That's where that's coming from. Interesting, because Aries, fire sign, a lot having to do with Aries is being impulsive, short fuse, and at times being a little bit impatient. Okay, a lot of like fire. So this makes sense on why this black moon energy is recalibrating that personal grid or that personal energy here. It says, I've been reflecting a lot this couple of days. I've been thinking about more. Oh my gosh. It says, I've been thinking more love for myself. There you go. Yin energy. Yeah, you're so on point. Oh, thank you so much. All right. Wow. Talk about validation confirmation. There we go. All right. Up next is going to be your secret path. But for those of you who are watching and you want to take part in this reading, this is a super reading, meaning it's not a free reading. It's a $10 reading, USD. Whether it's that you want to give a $10 super chat, $10 super sticker, or $10 super thanks is up to you. Thank you so much. Seek your secret path. I am now going to start with your reading. And your secret path, thank you so much for joining this live. And we're going to dive into this black moon energy here tonight. And for others of you, this may happen tomorrow. And as I said, the black moon is simply when you have two new moons in the same month. That is a rarity. Okay? It doesn't happen. I want to say blue moons happen more, I feel, than black moons. You know? I could be wrong, but the last black moon we had that was the sense of a deep reset was May of 2023. And we're not going to go into another black moon energy until August 2028. So they are super rare. But it's all about recalibration. So let's see here your secret path, how this black moon is recalibrating your personal grid, your personal timeline, and recalibrating you to a brand new you. Now, see your secret path, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's jump straight into your reading here. Let's see what's coming through. Ooh, Empress. Fertility, prosperity. Okay. Empress. This is very beautiful. This black moon is recalibrating you, your energy, your personal grid, your spiritual grid, your timeline, however you want to, whichever term is, that you like. But I'm giving you multiple terms here. But this is talking about this black moon allowing you to grow further, to recalibrate yourself in a way that there's going to be a lot of growth, not only growth, but fertility, abundance, prosperity. And because the person, the Empress, and I'll read what's underneath later, but let me just channel what's coming through, is pregnant. This is talking about the slow growth and gestation period. It's as if this black moon is recalibrating you as like a new rebirth, like you are being born again in some way, shape, or form, symbolically, energetically, spiritually. There's a rebirth going on here. That this recalibration is, hold on one second. Okay. Sorry about that. That you're entering. Okay. Sorry. Oh, give me what is going on here? Trying to place this so it doesn't fall. My phone is not standing up. There we go. All I see is a glare. Now, the Empress is ruled by Venus. And if you know anything about astrology, your secret path, it'd be a great idea for you to take a look at which placement or what placement you have in your Venus, as well as your moon. Okay? Because there may be here some type of abundance there. I want to say that Venus rules the 5th house, I want to say. So you may want to see also your placement in your 5th house. But there's this sense of growth, transformation, new cycle, new awareness. You may be entering a new level, maybe leveling up, whether it's in prosperity, whether it's in prosperity, because Venus also rules or influences finances. It influences the luxuries of life, value, the things that you value, how you are valued, who values you. It's also about the self-care. It's about the self-love. It's loving the self also. There could be growth here or a new recalibration in your personal grid or timeline, focusing on partnerships, focusing on the connection with yourself, the connection and um, rapport with others, and allowing yourself to go with the flow of that energy. Things that may have felt a little bit like stagnant, don't worry, things are growing underneath. You're not going to be able to see it until, with more time. It says, I create what I choose naturally and with joy. And you may be entering with this black moon energy, this recalibration where you are more creative, where you are more in tune with your heart's desires, with your passion, with prosperity, with abundance. You are entering a very powerful, productive stage, and it's coming across as a rebirth. And this blue, not blue, this black, I don't know, I was gonna say blue moon. I don't know. Maybe there's a blue moon coming up that you may need to be aware of, or maybe it's coming up next year. But I don't know why I was gonna say blue moon. But this black moon is having you recalibrate also the things that have been a little bit scattered. Because remember, it's happening in Virgo. It's happening in an earth sign. And Venus rules Taurus and Libra. So there may be something coming up for you that is prosperous, abundant, that will be the birth of, symbolically, the birth of a new idea, the birth of a new stage, the birth of a clean slate, the rebirth of a new cycle for you. And that could be approaching here for you during Libra season. It doesn't have to, but it could, because remember, Venus also rules Libra. So you may be seeing some type of transformative change here around that time as well. So this new moon, new you could start seeing some improvements during that time, or between now and then, or from Libra forward, okay? All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. You have the angel of balance. Balance and the door to value. I told you. You may have a brand new, I'm getting here like the rebirth of finances, your nest egg, maybe job related. The value, something is going to create or give you an extra sense of stability. The door to value is a new beginning that could be very lucrative for you. Now, lucrative could be in different ways. It could be financial, it could be tangible, new opportunities, new contracts, new people, new job, new position, new responsibilities, more money. Okay? So there is this energy here that the door to value could be career related, but it could also be very much connected to that Venus energy that I was talking about at the top of your reading. Because Venus, yes, it's about partnership and love, about how we love, how we view love, how people love us, how we allow people to love us, the connections, the partnerships, the relationships, both romantic and non-romantic. But it is also very much connected to finances, the luxuries of life. So there may be a very lucrative opportunity, whether tangible or intangible, that may be coming up for you as a new beginning or this energy of clean slate. Because remember, the black moon is about a deeper reset. It's not just a regular new moon that happens every month. It is deeper than and more powerful. And that's why it takes more time between one black moon to another black moon, because there's a big phase of change there that occurs between one to the other. So I feel here that this is talking about for you a very beautiful beginning. Now, if you look at this door to value, the door isn't opened all the way. It is in the process of opening. It is slowly opening. So this can be here for you, your secret path, that you are starting to see improvements or progress in things that you've been working on for a while, or deepest desires that you've been calling in and manifesting. So the door to value here could be this breakthrough or the slow growth here, the gestation period. Remember, the Empress is pregnant. So 9 months, right? And it could be something here very much connected to 9 months. In 9 months, maybe you'll have finally have opened this door all the way opened. Okay? So there we go. The angel of balance here is telling me that it's time for you to center yourself and to balance yourself. Allow yourself to connect with your yin energy, as the Empress is all about the yin energy, but also while you are in a way recalibrating yourself in the sense of self-care, self-love, and yin energy, you may get more ideas or creative, I don't know, intuitive, creative type of aha moments that are going to help you here figure something out in regards to the door to value. So whether it's a lucrative idea, whether it's a new project, whether it's that you want to, add more skills to your resume or to your skill set, whether it's that you're going to think about how to diversify your portfolio, your skill sets, and how that could be more profitable for you. But I feel that's what's opening up for you here. So very, very beautiful and powerful messages here. And by you being centered, you're then allowing yourself to connect as you're doing the self-care, the self-love, the taking a moment, the being grounded, because the Empress is grounded here in this deck. She's not sitting on a throne. She's sitting on the ground. She's becoming one with nature. So as you ground yourself, there's going to be more stability here, because there's something here about this flow that you're going to be in. Remember, not all money is good money. So this could also be talking about you being more aware about being selective about the opportunities. Okay. So you, let's say, get 3, and this is just an example. If you get 3 opportunities, 3 different things that may be coming in your direction, you may need to reflect, balance, ground yourself, and see, well, which of those three, and again, this is just an example, and it's interesting, I'm saying three, and the Empress is the number three. Which of these three lucrative opportunities will be the best for me? Give birth to the best opportunity for me, the best option for me. Okay? So let's see what else is coming through for you. Wow, something flipped over, and this says shortcut, uphill battle, fighting for a lost cause. All right. I feel here there is no shortcut to this. This is the black moon requires us to have to do that deep reset and to really go deeper and do that shadow work of how to create this clean slate type of energy. So there's no shortcut here. Maybe you have been looking for quicker ways to, fill in the blank, quicker ways to connect, quicker ways to make money, quicker ways, let's not do all of that. I just want to get to, to the nitty gritty. I want to get to that lucrative fill in the blank relationship, partnership, project, work, bank account, whatever it is. And this is saying that during this black moon energy, you're purging, you're letting go of this idea, or that you will be letting go of this notion or this idea or this perspective that you can jump certain things or try to do shortcuts here. Because you got to go through the flow of something. In order to get over something, you got to go through something. In order for you to get to the end of that bright light at the end of the tunnel, you got to go through the tunnel. There's no shortcut. So this is talking about maybe he even here during this black moon energy, you purging or letting go that perspective of trying to do something in a quicker way. So you got to put the work. And I'm not saying that you haven't, but I do feel that maybe lately you've been more inclined to be more disciplined in that type of self-care, self-love, and work, and really going through it. And you're letting go of this shortcut type of mentality. Because you're saying to yourself, you know what? There's no easy way but going through it. So I got to go through X, Y, and Z so that I can benefit this time of abundance, this abundant phase, this fertile stage that I am going through. Okay, so that you can reap the rewards. Okay. Whatever this is going to take time, but it's beautiful because it's positive here. Very, very abundant for you, whether that abundant in prosperity is tangible or intangible. But that's what's coming through here for you, okay? You're definitely going to have more stability here. But let's see what else is coming through. All right, let's see the next deck here. And you have the One Who Knows. This is telling me here, remember I was talking about the yin energy because of the Empress. And of course, Venus is a yin planet. So there is a part of you that this recalibration of the new you is you opening yourself up even more. Okay? Because I'm not saying this is not the case now. I'm saying there's going to be more to this. There's going to be more wisdom, more clarity, and more opportunities for you to see the solution or resolution here of something that you are wanting to grow, wanting to stabilize, wanting to expand on. And the more that you lean into your yin energy and then put it into action with your yang energy, the more clarity here you're going to be in awareness of. Because I feel here, intuitively, you know what this is about. This may be, I mean, I haven't taken a look at my phone, but there may be some things here that are very much resonating with you. Maybe things that I've already said that you may be already doing. And if that's the case, this is giving you validation because, like I said, you're getting more wisdom, more clarity. You know, and it's not a knowing of the mind, it's the knowing of the soul. So very, very beautiful energy. And being centered here with this angel of balance will only continue to open up even more this ability for you to trust your intuition and then trust that you are going to put into action the messages that you are getting intuitively. And as I said, there are no shortcuts. You are very much here focused on doing the work and being consistent about it. So this is beautiful. Let's see what else is coming through here, last but not least here, in regards to this black moon energy and how you can recalibrate this recalibration of your personal grid, your personal timeline, and the new you. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. And of course, when I finish the reading, I'll take a look at if you've written anything, and I'll go over and talk about what came out with whatever else will come up. All right, let's see. Let's take a look here. What else is coming through? The new you, look at that. Turn away. You have the black cat again with intuition. You have intuition here with the Empress, yin energy. Intuition here with the angel of balance, being centered, meditation. Intuition here of what I said in regards to the one who knows. So this intuition has come up 1, 2, 3 before this card, and this card is the number 4. And not only is this card is the number 4, and number 4 is connected to stability, but you also have here in the door to value the number 31, and 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Again, that's stability. This stability and this new you is going to be, I mean, amazing for you. So between this black moon and the next black moon that's going to happen, and I want to say that's happening August of 2028, there's going to be vast changes here. There's definitely going to be this potential energy of you really being more in your inner knowing, but also here, things moving in regards to your either finances or the things that you value or you hold near and dear to your heart. And I wouldn't be surprised as between now and then, you might have more opportunities for work, more money, something here about your craft, okay, whatever it is that you do or that you're passionate about. But let's see what this is saying. It says, turn away. You're investing energy into soil that won't bloom. Okay? I want to stop there for a minute because I want to say this to you. Remember what this says. You may have been. I think that may be different now, but you may have been before this reading or maybe a couple of months before, okay? You were investing in energy into soil that won't bloom. And listen to this. Here you have fighting for a lost cause. And you may have been trying to nurture and place a lot of energy here into wanting to grow something that wasn't worth the energy and effort in you placing all that focus and all that TLC in. And that may have been, in a way, draining you. And that's why this is now talking about this self-care, this focusing on you, because you may have been fighting a lost cause here, or a situation, circumstance, or event that you may have placed a lot of energy towards, and it wasn't in your best interest, or it wasn't benefiting you. You are putting a lot of care into something that wasn't giving something back to you. And this is talking about this black moon, interesting, black cat, is talking about this recalibration of you taking your focus on what you were giving to things or people or situations that weren't valuing you, and you're reinvesting it in yourself. And there may have been this inner awareness within you. And again, I want to say this. The ability for clear knowing is called claricognizance. I don't know if you are an intuitive, but if you are, I do feel that you have a very strong, clear claricognizance. Your ability to know what you know. I'm sorry, I need to add more light here because it feels like it's not enough light here. For you to have the ability to know what you know and not understand what is going on with my, I'm so sorry. All right, give me 1 second. Let me turn on the light here because it looks like I'm in the dark and I'm actually not. So let me add more light here. Hopefully that'll work, but let's see. This looks like I'm doing this reading in the dark, which I'm not, by the way. I have 2 lights. Oh my God, this is so weird. Hold on. This is so, it's like you can't see anything. What? Talk about black moon. Holy mackerel. Why is that happening? All right, let me move this forward. I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden it got super dark. Hopefully you're able to see a little bit here. Okay, I see here on my phone that there's more light. All right, well, finally, I don't know why that happened. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. It says, you're investing energy into soil that won't bloom. It's time to walk away and focus on things that resonate with your inner calling. So efforts bear fruit. I mean, talk about validation, confirmation. What is the Empress energy? Bearing fruit. Look at this. Exactly what I was saying here. Validation, confirmation. Wow, what a reading here for you. Hopefully you're able to see that. I don't know. Okay, there we go. All right. All right. Your secret path. That's all that I have for you. Let me jump into, let me see if I could now turn off that other light. All right. Oh, I hopefully you were able to hear me because I didn't put on my mic there when I got up before, but there you go. Turn away. You're investing energy into soil that won't bloom. It's time to walk away and focus on things that resonate with your inner calling so your efforts bear fruit. Okay? All right. Your secret path. Let's see what you wrote here. Let's see what you wrote here. If there's any validation confirmation that came through. It said you said yeah, okay. Now I see that you can see this. All right. It says my moon is in Capricorn. Makes sense. The Empress focuses on earth energy and air. My Venus is in Aries. Okay. So, very important there. Remember, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn and Aries is ruled by Mars. So there may be something Capricorn and Aries here, those elements being very important here to this new you that's coming through. Yes, partnerships are under pressure and change. Look at that. It says, I receive that message about rebirth of my finances. Wow. Okay. So there you go. Like I said, you could be very much intuitive. I see that you have a question. Give me a second. Let me I have come back to my meditation. I have come back to my meditation practice, exercise, drinking more water. I have been thinking about how to generate more income. Makes sense. That's going to be a change that's coming in and it's going to be profitable for you. I think one of my strongest gifts is the knowing. I just know things. I do need to trust it more. The light is on the card, the one who knows. Oh, look at that. I didn't even realize that. I think spirit is emphasizing what you're telling me about my intuition. There you go. Claricognizance. Hello, Eleanor. Welcome. I'm here as moral support while I bake cupcakes. Oh, that sounds yummy. Your secret path. Can you tell me Hold on. Wait, I can't read what it says there. Can you tell me the name of the deck the card is from? The one who knows card. Oh, this deck. Oh my God. What is the name of this deck? I don't know it off the top of my head. I don't know it off the top of my head. But let me see here. I'll tell you in a moment. Let me see if I can go and take a look here at. I bought this deck. Wow, so long ago. I want to say, I think I bought it in 2023. If that's the case, it's going to show up here on my list. Let me see. For those of you who are interested in participating in this reading, please know that it is not a free reading. It is a $10 super thanks or super sticker or super chat. So if you're interested in taking part, just make sure that is USD, the equivalent to $10 in USD. And let me see. I'm trying to see if I locate the name of this deck. Actually, it may have been in 2022 that I bought this deck. Let's see if I find the name of this deck. Because I bought it on Amazon. So all I need to do is look back at my that's if I'm getting the date, that's if I'm getting the years correct. The Oracle, no, that's not it. Okay, this one here is called the Elqui Oracle. LELLEQUI Oracle. And it's on Amazon. Let me see, do they still have it? Yeah, they do. You see, I bought it. See, there it is. No. There we go. I purchased it. I don't know if you could see it because Lord knows this light is not really helpful today. I bought it March 7th, 2022. And it's on Amazon for about 23 bucks. So there you go. Hopefully that has been helpful for you. All right. All righty. All right. Hopefully this has been helpful. There's a lot that came through for you. I'm very excited to see how these messages resonate from this black moon in 2025 to the next black moon, and how much of this change and shift will recalibrate you into this new you. But thank you so much, your secret path, for taking part in this live. For those of you who are interested, oh, you're very, very welcome. For those of you who are interested, and let's start with those of you who are visiting for the first. Listen, I don't know what's going on with my light today. It would be during this black moon where this is like becoming an issue right now. Let me see something. I'm trying to make it better and I'm making it worse. Oh, look at that. Ta-da! All right, there we go. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, as all the links are there. And guess what? They're also in the chat. This is not a free reading. This is a reading focusing on, number one, the black moon that is occurring. Some of you will be experiencing, depending on your location, you're experiencing this. Hello. Hi, Divine Timing. Well, this is a $10 reading. So this one is not so much donation, but yeah, it could be either a $10 super thanks, or a $10 super sticker, or a $10 super chat. Okay. But yeah, so if you're interested in learning about me, down below in the description box, you have all my information. This is not a free reading. It is a $10 super chat, super thanks, or super stickers. Okay, Divine Timing, welcome. Thank you so much for taking part in this reading tonight. And I will be starting your reading in a few minutes, okay? So what am I focusing on here? What is this reading about? Well, number one, it's about the black moon that is occurring. Black moon is when there are two new moons in the same month. Those are very rare. The last one we had was May of 2023. I want to say they're rarer than blue moons. And blue moons is when there are two full moons in 1 month. So black moon is when there are two new moons in the same month, or within the same calendar, right? That doesn't happen very often. The last one happened on May 2023. So it's been about 2 years. And the next black moon, I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, is coming up August of 2028. So again, this is not your run-of-the-mill regular new moon energy. Oh, it's about the reset. No, it's deeper. This one is about opening those doorways to the shadow work that needs to take place in order for you to reach your next level, to level up. It's the clean slate type of energy. It's the recalibration of your grid, your personal grid, your timeline, and your own awareness here on what you need to move up, level up. Okay. So if you're interested in finding out more about what this black moon energy could potentially be helping you recalibrate and setting you up for success, then feel free to join this reading. Okay. That being said, we're going to jump into the reading for divine timing. Hello, divine timing. Welcome back. Thank you so much for taking part in this reading. And let's see how, let me acknowledge your super there. And I did. All right. Let's hop to it. All is doing well. Thank you so much. Listen, this black moon energy, some of you are experiencing it tonight, which is August 22nd. Others of you may be experiencing it August 23rd. It all depends where you live in your location. Thank you so much for asking how I'm doing, divine timing. I appreciate it. All right, divine timing, let's see what's coming through. With this black moon, how can this black moon recalibrate your personal grid, your personal timeline? How this new moon, this rare new moon that doesn't happen often, can help you pivot into a new you. Now, remember, divine timing, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And we're going to jump and see what's coming through. Divine timing, this recalibration for the new. Let's see what's coming through. The Lovers. Wow, beautiful energy. More than one thing is coming through here for this one. So let's dissect this energy that's coming through. First and foremost, the Lovers card is ruled by Gemini, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So there's this sense here of this black moon energy helping you recalibrate your ability to have a clarity in the way that you're thinking about things, in a way that you're communicating about things. Okay, that's number one. The next thing that is super important here about the Lovers, aside that it is very much connected to connections and love, I'll talk about that in a minute, but is also very much about choosing. So this black moon energy here may be allowing you to pay closer attention to the shadow work that you need to do in regards to having this clean slate type of energy where you're able to, in a way, cast aside your perceptions, old patterns, the way that you've been thinking about certain things, looking at certain things, deciding over certain things. Because remember that Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is all about the clarity of the mind, and it's also about the honesty of communication. Now, Mercury is also, in tarot, it rules the Magician card. So this could be talking about here, divine timing, that you have the choice to create, resolve, and put into action things and tools and resources that you already have in your possession, and make the commitment to yourself to start making things and bringing them into reality. Things that are very much connected to your heart's desire. things that you have been thinking about, but maybe haven't been doing or haven't been putting into action. Clearly defining here, as above, so below. So what you've been manifesting, wishing, hoping, praying, or trying to bring into your awareness, or trying to bring into the 3D world, how you can actually manifest it in your 3D. Now, this is not the time for manifestation. And surely in September, that eclipse, those eclipses that are coming. And by the way, if you've missed the monthly readings, take a look, because I talk a lot about that eclipse season that's coming in September. So if you feel like you're going through something now, guess what? Prepare. Buckle up, buttercups, because eclipse season is coming in September. And that's also another reset. So the Lover's card, finally getting to the part that everyone knows, is that the Lover's card is very much connected to the heart, to love as well. So the Lover's card, and the fact that it's coming out for you here during this black moon, is saying that there may be here this type of deep looking at certain things in a deeper sense. It's about you thinking about something carefully. It's about you recognizing and making the right decisions for you in the future, and taking into account your feelings, your heart. Is it truly something that you feel that is very much connecting to your soul? Because the Lover's card is saying, I trust my knowing, your intuition. Remember, the heart is about the yin energy, and this card is ruled. Sorry, it's not ruled, but it has the rose quartz here, all about the heart, all about love, heart chakra, high heart, by the way, high heart, because the high heart is the pink, the heart chakra is green. Okay, that's the distinction. I do energy work, so I'm a Reiki practitioner, so that's why there's that difference. And I do see it differently in that way. So there's this sense of you recalibrating yourself into trusting your inner knowing and making a commitment here in regards to whatever it is that you may choose here, or whatever your heart or your mind is going to have you assess something. Take a look at something closer. But the way that you're going to be able to trust your inner knowing is by clearing out those old perceptions. Clearing, because remember, the black moon energy is a deeper reset. It's a reset that if there has been anything that has still been connected to your auric field or to your heart or to your emotions since the last time of the black moon, which I want to say, give or take, was around May 2023. So anything that's been residually lingering there, this black moon energy now is saying it's time for you to clear any leftover energies since that last black moon. So it's that clearing, because remember, black moons don't happen often. They're very rare. So it's this time of purging. And you may have gone through a very difficult time. I don't know, but I'm saying you may have, because the heart is here. So whatever it is that you may have encountered in the past or recent past, where you still have that residual energy still clinging. And the last black moon was May 2023. So I'm not talking about the regular new moon. Those happen every month. But black moon is talking about two new moons in the same month, and those are rare. And so there may still be that energy that you were carrying from 2023 all the way till now, 2025. And during this black moon, it's more about the purging that last deep situation energy. Okay. So I feel like I could be wrong, but it could be very much linking you to this energy of purging what could still be hanging on energetically or residually to either matters of your heart, okay, a very big situation, circumstance, or event that may have shattered your perception or your reality in regards to your emotions, in regards to love, in regards to commitment. So this is like the opportunity again. Now, this is never the last because, August 2028, we're going to go through another black moon. So it'll be another deep shift. But especially if this is very much connected to something that may have been connected to May of 2023, around that time, this is about that purging, that clean slate. Okay? All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. What else is coming through? Wow, you saw that? It just flipped over by itself. And what is it? The heart chakra. This is validation confirmation. I don't know what this is about, but it's very much connected to your heart. Remember that I made that distinction a little while ago when I said to you, rose quartz is pink, and that is very much connected to the high heart. And the heart chakra is the energy body center that is connected to that green color, is symbolized through that green. So I decipher those two as an energy healer, as a Reiki practitioner, the high heart being that pink energy and the heart chakra being that green. Okay? So this is very much connected, this black moon recalibration here of the purging. It is emotional for you because you have it not once, but you have it twice. Actually, really 3 times. Rose quartz is about the heart and love. You have the lovers here, okay? And it's showing the heart here. And then again, with the 4th chakra here, the heart. And it's about healing your heart. So this black moon energy is allowing you to heal whatever residual energies that may still be lingering or that may still be very much connected to your auric field or residually to you. Okay? Whatever this was, it must have been super big. Super big, whatever this was. Because it's like not, and you see that I shuffle. It's not like there's no cherry picking here. I shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. And the fact that 2 of the cards have come out focusing on that specific message about the heart chakra, about you making a commitment to put yourself first, to trust your inner knowing, and to really have the clarity that you need in regards to letting go of that residual energy in your heart has come up 3 times. So let's see what else is coming through for you. Wow, very, very powerful reading here. There's this shift that this black moon is creating here for you. It's like the purging. It's in a way bringing light to what do you think you already healed, but may not truly be 100% healed. Maybe it's at 90. Maybe it's at 95. Maybe you need that little bit more. And maybe it's been challenging to really completely sever the tie between you and this residual energy that is very much connected to your heart chakra. Listen, I went through a breakup, and that happened 2 years ago. And there's still at times residual energy that is very much, at times unexpectedly, that sometimes resurface. So, and I'm an energy healer and I'm constantly working on myself. So this is something that even if you may think, oh, well, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years have passed, 10 years have passed. I'm good. There could be something there that still needs a little bit more attention. And you have, oh my gosh, look what came out. Look at this. I don't know if you could see it. Let me see. It says unfinished business. Unfinished business. This is the time where you are going to, during this black moon, you are truly going to purge the last between now and the next one here, I feel. You're going to tie up the loose ends. You're going to continue to take the mental and emotional inventory in regards to matters of the heart or something here that is very much connected to that. You are cleaning up this unfinished business. Those loose ends, you're tying them up. And you know what's funny? Ooh, look at that. That came up. And I want to say something here because this just came through my downloaded. And if you're having a very difficult time disconnecting yourself from this energy, and this could be just saying, again, working a little bit more on it, what you can do is you can write your kind of like the last thing that you want to write in regards to the pain that you've gone through. And then safely, and I say this safely, get a bowl with water, right? And then whatever this is, it doesn't have to be a super long. I mean, the longer the sheet of paper, the more burning there's going to be. Safely burn that situation, that heartbreak. You could write the name of the person, the year that it happened, and this hurt me, whatever. I now release myself. I forgive, fill in the blank. I forgive myself and I release myself from this energy. You just light it up and poof. Okay. And you have the water underneath because obviously you don't want to burn anything, but you burn this. And that's the releasing. Fire burns through. So it's this kind of yang energy of this action of literally purging, doing the last thing that you can do here in regards to setting this out of your path. You have the one who is present and the one who emerges. The one who is present says now awareness, acceptance. Being in the present moment is going to help you a lot. So by you doing that kind of quote unquote ritual where you are burning and also forgiving yourself and forgiving the other person with whatever may have happened, you're residually disconnecting or cutting the cord so that you can be more fully present in your life. So those shadows of the past or recent past don't continue to linger around you or continue to linger in your heart. Because talking about it, thinking about it, is a way that we residually hold on and hang on to something that needs to be purged. You have here the one who emerges. And look, now this is supposed to be like a red lotus, but it's coming across here as like your heart. So this, whatever this may be about, and by the way, this whole entire thing is green and the flower is pink. This is green and the heart is pink along with the rose quartz. I mean, talk about validation, confirmation. I'm telling you, this is very much connected to something deep seated in your heart, and or a breakup, separation, or divorce, or some type of grief that you encountered. You have green and pink again. This clean slate energy, that this new reset, new beginning. And by the way, I'm going to tell you something. You're going through this now through the black moon, and you're going to go through it again through the solar eclipses that are coming in September. So all this time between now and September, it's going to be reset, 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 reset. So it's consistently working your energy through this, because the lunar eclipse is happening September 7th. The solar eclipse is happening September 21st. And even though both of them are about resetting, the lunar eclipse is about closing this chapter here. And the solar eclipse is about opening a new chapter. That's this chapter, you emerging and truly releasing yourself from the past and the past hurt. So it's going to be very important for you to say that affirmation while you're doing that kind of, in a way, parting of that ritual. I forgive so and so. I forgive myself. I now release myself from anything connected to that past, fill in the blank, whatever it was, breakup, separation, divorce, grief, whatever it was, you mention it. And if you want, you could write that down, like I said, in a very tiny little piece of paper, and then, set fire to that little sheet of paper and allow yourself to recalibrate, because you're letting it go once and for all. And I'm telling you, especially with this card where it says the one who is present, if you look at this person, they're looking straight ahead, but look at all this wind that's happening. Wind is connected to air energy. Gemini is an air sign. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So is Virgo, which, by the way, the black moon, this new moon called the black moon, is happening in Virgo. So this is not a coincidence. And you may have been feeling like you're a little bit out of sorts, because all this air, it's like the winds of change here, blowing over your mind, your heart, your soul. And by the way, this is green here. This is a green cape. I don't know if you could see it. So again, there could be a lot of this kind of winds of change happening in your heart. You have a lot of green here, by the way. Green, green, green. All three of these cards have a lot of green. So, and especially with the fact that this is a black moon, chances are days or a week or a few days before this black moon, you may have been feeling a little bit out of sorts, or your mind has been a little bit feeling a little bit off kilter, or you feeling as if there's a lack of groundedness here, but it's not you, it's just the energy of the black moon. And by the way, like I said, September, it's going to be another doozy. So take a look at the monthly readings that I did for the channel. They're all coming out little by little, but it focuses on how you can really allow yourself to move past this phase here, this, difficult purging and this new beginning that you're starting, because this is new. This is beautiful. It's going to be something healing here in your heart. You're going to feel new. I wouldn't be surprised between now and the next black moon, you may find a connection that is worth your time, your effort, and your focus, because of the healing that you will do, having to do with your heart chakra, the fact that you are going to be more present because you're going to cut through, and you're going to, do your work, take the mental, emotional inventory, let that go. And you're going to emerge as either new energy, a new connection, or a new mindset here in regards to love or matters of the heart. So I do see that as coming through as a really good new you type of energy. So this is not this is not a sad reading. This is a reading of, this is the newness that's coming in. But you still need to work a little bit on this so that there could be this new you. There could be here this potential of you aligning yourself with someone who is more in your frequency. But you got to continue to heal the heart. And maybe that ritual that I just shared with you may be something that you want to not only do during this black moon energy or time, but you may want to do that also for the lunar eclipse. Okay. So let's see, last but not least, let's see what else is coming through. And by the way, for those of you who are interested in getting this reading, let me know. I don't see anyone after divine timing, so I'm going to close the reading. I will do this reading again tomorrow. So if you didn't have an opportunity to take part in this session now, you'll be able to do so tomorrow. With the super lives, I don't take a lot. I don't take a lot of people. First of all, it's not a lot of people are, interested maybe in the topic. But because I go so deep, it does require a sense of, me needing more time to rest afterwards, But if you missed it today, you can take part tomorrow. Okay. All righty. So let's see what else is coming through for you. This dawn of a new day. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a new connection coming in for you. It might not be tomorrow, or if you do have a connection now, it could be healing. It could also be, if you do have one now, it could be triggering sometimes. But that's the reason I feel that this black moon energy is revealing all of this right now, having to do with your heart. Because the more you leave this, you purge through this, the more you're going to be ready and more healed and present a stronger, more healthier you into your next connection. Because there's going to be a sense of mindfulness that you're going to have that requires purging. So it says here, trust yourself. Let's see what this is about. Last but not least, it says, you are called to show courage by trusting your own judgment. Many voices in life may try to make you doubt your choices. And I feel that it's not so much the voices from the outside, but it could be your inner voices, your inner self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. Like I said, a lot of swirling energy, the time of change, winds of change here. And that, in a way, creating this energy where you feel a little bit out of kilter. But this is saying only you truly understand your genuine desires. So only you know the type of connection that you want to have, or the type of love that you want to enter back into your life, the type of healing that you've been doing, and what else you need to do in order to emerge into this new you that is more, that is healthier, that is more, you know, that is more secure and trustworthy, because you've tied up the loose ends here and taken the emotional and mental inventory that you need in order for you to recalibrate and step into your power and step into this new phase for yourself. So it makes sense. It says each decision you make is a reflection of your self trust. I mean, talk about validation confirmation. This is exactly what's been coming through. I hope these messages have been insightful. And it's interesting because I'm seeing this as like fire energy. To again, doing that ritual is going to help you really cut ties here, or add more layers of cutting ties here to this residual energy. Well, divine timing, I hope these messages have been insightful. Let me see what you wrote here. It says, hope you're doing well. I will get back and watch. My life has been an entire tower moment the past 7 to 8 years. Okay, that could be talking about that residual energy. There you go. And whatever it is, you're holding it on to your heart or to your emotions. When was the last black moon? Okay, so like I said, the last black moon was May 2023. It says residual energy from the past has come up in several readings you have done for me. Oh wow, has it? I don't remember. I don't remember at all. I just channel messages. I have no idea. But it's very interesting that you've noticed that. And you wrote, that's interesting. I've been clean almost 2.5 years now. There you go. So this is again letting go of that residual energy. All those emotions that had you in this turmoil here, I feel this black moon energy is allowing you to purge out. It says, I will try that. I've been feeling like I'm in limbo lately. Okay. So don't allow this energy of feeling like you're out of sorts to get you back into bad habits, or make you take 10 steps backward. Okay. Understand that this is happening to many of us, especially those who are super intuitive or are, you know, again, an empath. If you're clairvoyant, clairsentience, you could be, again, don't allow that. And especially here with the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse, it's going to be challenging. I'm giving you that, I'm letting you know it's going to be about reset, but which is good because it's like new energy, especially with the solar eclipse, brand new, opening a new chapter. But you got to go through it before you come to the other side, and you're like, okay, now I'm good, So there you go. It says, I'm ready for it. And you said, thank you so much for your reading. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Divine timing, as well as your secret path, and Gustavo, the three of you took part in this reading here this evening. I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And for those of you who have been watching, if you want to take part in this reading, feel free to join in tomorrow, because tomorrow I will have a super live as well, focusing on the same question, using the same decks that you're seeing here, and going very deep into this deep reset of this black moon, focusing on your recalibration here of your personal grid, your timeline, or the things that you need to purge here. And of course, this black moon is very much into Virgo, so it's all about putting things back in order, things that may have been scattered, and realigning everything for a brand new you. That being said, thank you so much, intuitive friends. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls, and I'll see you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.